Oh, what if you never had to risk your life again by entering a dangerous green bin? Well, two University of Nebraska students want that to be a reality. They've gone high tech by creating a robot to do the work for you. Now, one of the inventors, Ben Johnson, who just graduated last weekend, well, he joins us now from Lincoln. And first of all, Ben, congratulations on your graduation and also on accomplishing an invention here. We all know how dangerous green bins certainly can be. We hear about heartbreaking stories each and every year. Tell us how you guys came to develop the product.
Yeah, well, what we've been learning is that grain really needs to be managed throughout the entire storage process. And right now, solutions for that look like giant machines that you're attaching to every bin. And honestly, a lot of times it's a farmer with a shovel getting into the bin. And this can lead to problems like auger entanglement for the farmer, getting entrapped in the grain, and other long-term lung conditions like farmer's lung. So we were brought an idea from our family friend who came to us and said, hey, I never want to get into a grain bin again, and I for sure do not want my kids to ever get into a grain bin again. So you guys build robots, why don't you build us a robot so we never have to do this? And that's how we came up with this.
Interesting concept. So what exactly does the Green Weevil do and how does it work?
Yeah, the Green Weevil is a grain bin safety and management robot. It scurries across the top of the grain and manipulates the grain to complete tasks inside of the grain bin, like leveling the bin, breaking up crusts and bridges that form, and helping with the extraction efficiency by pushing grain down towards the extraction augers. We're doing all of this mobily and remotely so that the farmer can stay out of the bin. And as you can see, it's driven by augers, just like inside of the grain bins, and so we're driving along the top of the grain, maneuvering the grain and manipulating the grain to keep the farmer out of the bin and to help them manage their grain bins.
Now, you guys, I understand, have received national recognition for the Green Weevil, and so what comes next for you and also for the Weevil?
Yeah, we were just recognized by the Lemelson MIT Student Prize in the EDIT competition, which is a huge honor for us students. And actually, Zane and I, like you said, just graduated, so now we're working full-time for the Green Weevil. And this summer we have some farmer trials coming up that we're going to be participating in, where we're going to test some of those use cases out that I mentioned, as well as work with the farmers on their workflows and figure out how we fit into their system, as well as collect the necessary data to program this robot so that we can leave the robot in the grain bin and have the farmer be able to manage their grain bins at all times. And so that's what we're going to be working hard on this summer.
Ben, it sounds like a lot of work ahead of you guys. Do you have any idea as far as a timeline when this might possibly be available in the market?
We're pushing really, really hard with the help of farmers. We want to get this thing out there as soon as possible because obviously our whole goal is to keep farmers out of the bin and keep them safe. So I won't give you a hard deadline on when we're trying to do this thing and put it out there, but we're working as hard as we can, and you can follow us on Twitter at grain_weevil and keep updated so that you can follow along with our journey.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We certainly wish you guys the best of luck for bringing that to market. And also, University of Nebraska-Lincoln new graduate Ben Johnson joining us, of course, from Lincoln, Nebraska. Again, thank you very much for your time, Ben.